Welcome to Star Wars Action News, helping Star Wars collectors collect better.
We started the morning at Lego. I don't think I've ever been this awake at a Lego morning presentation. And we're recording this before the Hasbro. We're still at Javits, and we haven't gone to Hasbro yet. But I honestly doubt that Hasbro is going to have a showing that bests what Lego showed.
There's a lot here that they showed at Lego.
They did, and I said last year when we left Toy Fair, because we had seen Hasbro first and then Lego second, Lego was the only company that was hitting all eras of Star Wars. If you like Phantom Menace, what was Hasbro giving you other than the Episode 1 3D figures you can still find on shelves and at Five Below? And if you like the EU, what was Hasbro giving you? They did come out with the Galen Merrick and Darth Malgus figures, but very, very little. Lego was really covering all eras, and they are continuing to do that with playsets, vehicles, and some really high-end stuff, and going in a couple new directions that I don't necessarily know. Some of the things they're showing were already on the shelves. A lot of the, what we call the mini rigs, they're the Microfighters Lego line, Series 2. Those are on shelves now, but we got to see those in person. I haven't found them in stores yet, but the little AT-AT and the Snowspeeder, kind of a cute combination. I always like it when they have the figures that just kind of sit on top, like you're riding the AT-AT like an elephant. But where it really starts to get exciting is all the big sets they have from all areas. I mean, from Episode 1, there are 3 different sets coming out this year.
I know, I'm particularly excited about the AAT with the new Jar Jar, the Battle Jar Jar, if you will. Yeah,
the AAT, that droid tank, it's actually really kind of funny that you can hang Jar Jar off of the front of it, as they do on the cover art.
Yeah, off the gun. He can hang off the gun. And he comes with the shield as an accessory, which is really cool, too.
The shield and that staff with a translucent end to represent the glow. It doesn't just come with Jar Jar. You also get 2 pilot battle droids, or a pilot battle droid and a regular battle droid. And that's a $25 set. It's just amazing to me that we're seeing Episode 1 stuff come out right now. But honestly, it may be a last hurrah for Episode 1. That didn't show anything, of course, from The Force Awakens. There was just a sign saying there will be stuff from The Force Awakens. So to get some Episode 1 stuff coming out, you know, this is a January set. You may be able to find it right now. Kind of a cool thing. And also, in a very similar vein, they have the Flash Speeder with Captain Tarpals, and that's the green speeder bike. You also get a Naboo security officer, a Naboo security guard, a couple of battle droids. That's coming out this summer for $30.
And then we've also got a Naboo Starfighter from Lego from Episode 1, which is really nice. I think this ship really lends itself well to Lego.
Yeah, and this one is kind of representing the rescue scene. With the very end, you get a couple of battle droids. You can build a droideka. You get an Episode 1 Obi-Wan, a young Annie, and an R2-D2. And
I love the droideka. I absolutely love those anyway, but I think a Lego droideka would be awesome.
And not just Episode 1, but we also have an Episode 2 set out there, some Geonosian troopers.
And those are really nice, too. I think those are great. We don't have a whole bunch of those out.
Yeah, and we're even getting some Clone Wars stuff with Senate Commandos, and the original trilogy is not forgotten. One set that's kind of cool is the T-16 Skyhopper.
Okay, but let's face it. The star of the set there is the little tiny Womp Rat that comes with it.
The Womp Rat is... There haven't been enough Womp Rats, really, in the figure line. They're just underrepresented. I know we think the only one we ever really got was from Sideshow in the 1/6 scale.
Yes.
But now they do have a Womp Rat. I think it's a little bit smaller than 2 meters. Maybe it's not a full-grown womp rat yet.
It's a baby womp rat, so you have to be careful with it. It's super cute. Look at his little face. Even though it's like not very much detail, he's really cute.
Yeah, and it's reminding me of how they used to do the old Ewoks. There's absolutely no paint on the womp rat. And with the T-16, you also get a sand person and a pilot. It's kind of funny because the only time you ever saw that in the movie was Luke Skywalker was playing with a toy of it. But we keep getting our own toys of it.
Do you have a toy of your car, Arnie?
I might, actually. I'm not going to necessarily deny that. And then from Return of the Jedi, we got 3 sets coming. My favorite set they showed is from Return of the Jedi, actually, and that's the throne room set, where you get an emperor who has little toy electricity that sits on his hands. You can pretend he's electrocuting Luke. And you also have a Vader. They're very proud of this Vader. The Vader has a removable helmet and a totally new Sebastian Shaw likeness.
Oh, I'm so glad it's Sebastian Shaw instead of Hayden Christensen, I'll be honest.
And then you get a couple of Royal Guards there. The playset, it kind of moves around. You can break it apart and do all kinds of stuff with it. It's got a lot of translucent parts for the control panels that Luke was leaping in and out of. And then there's also the Tidarium shuttle, which
yes, that's nice too.
Coming with a bunch of rebels on there. So a lot of different things, but I would say the line that's getting the most love from Lego, and this makes a lot of sense to me, is from Rebels.
Yes, kids watch that show, and theoretically kids buy Legos as well as adults, and they've got quite a bit there. I think more than anything, they've got Ezra's speeder bike.
And that actually comes with a second speeder bike. The package is just called Ezra's speeder bike, but you get a couple speeder bikes there to recreate a chase. I really like the design of the Clone Wars, and the Ezra speeder bike doesn't do so much for me, but I like kind of, it looks a little Slave One-ish with the green, but the white of the Stormtrooper speeder bike chasing him is really cool.
You also get an ATDP, which is a whole bunch of letters that sound alike.
Yeah, and that's a nice set. It's a 500-piece set, stands really tall. You get 4 minifigures with that one.
And then there's also a Wookiee gunship, which, who doesn't love a Wookiee?
Probably my favorite set from Rebels is this Wookiee gunship. I mean, just the Wookiees it comes with and everything like that. Just a nice set, and the detail on the side of it is really amazing. They've added some painted Lego pieces there, and the 4 different Wookiees it comes with, it looks like you get 1 human and then 1 Wookiee, and then 2 Wookiees behind it look about the same. So kind of a nice set there. It's my favorite aesthetically of all of the Rebel sets they showed.
Now they've also got some TIE Advanced prototype.
Yeah, that one, if I didn't see it was from Rebels, I would have just kind of thought it was Darth Vader's TIE Fighter.
Yeah, it looks like Darth Vader's TIE Fighter with the curved wings like it is. Like, you know, he had the nice special TIE Fighter because he was different. And there's also an Imperial troop transport.
Yeah, kind of nudging Hasbro a little bit with that one, since Hasbro's coming out with the troop transport. This is a really small set. It comes with 4 Stormtrooper minifigures. It's actually, it seems more an excuse to sell 4 Stormtroopers than anything else, but
yeah, but they're really cute in Lego form.
Yeah.
And then rounding out the Rebels section of it, we have the Imperial Assault Carrier.
That one was really nifty. The design of it is very different, and it comes with 4 small TIE fighters.
See, I think it kind of looks like a space shuttle.
Yeah, kind of like a human Earth space shuttle.
Yes,
that
United
decommissioned
States.
program.
Yes.
The TIE fighters actually attached to the bottom of it, and it has a play feature where it can quote-unquote launch the TIE fighters. It actually just drops the TIE fighters. And it's like you're bombing with TIE fighters, but there's a lot of play features in a lot of this stuff. The one area Lego's going into that I'm just not sure that I will go, I never like it when Lego decides to make large figures, like 8 to 10 inch figures. I remembered back with Attack of the Clones, there were some Lego sets, the Technics, that had like a Jango Fett, and
they were kind of robotic, not really Lego-y, but they were more robot-y.
And now they're doing these battle figures, and they're just starting with Return of the Jedi. You get a Luke Skywalker, and then you can get a Vader.
I don't really know how I feel about these.
They're aimed for kids. The age range is 7 to 12 for Luke, 9 to 12 for Vader. The detail just isn't necessarily there. They don't look human. They don't look minifigure cute. They don't fit with any of your other sets.
And they don't have any personality. Like, the little minifigures have personality.
Mm-hmm. The thing that these remind me of is like the old Transformers Hasbro used to do when they were in their human form. It's kind of got that angularness.
Yeah, it does.
Now, for the big spenders, there's 2 sets out there that are very gorgeous. And surprisingly, the one I like most isn't the one you'd think I'd like most. My favorite is the TIE Fighter.
But you have an affinity for TIE Fighters.
Yeah, this set is absolutely amazing. It's completely gorgeous. It's going to be $200 in May. Comes with 1,685 pieces.
Oh my gosh. But there's not that much to a TIE Fighter. Where are all those pieces going?
Look at all the wing panels and all the little Lego stuff in there and all the detail in it. It just is a huge model when done. It honestly looks about the size of like the Icons prop replica TIE Fighter or the FX Collectibles prop replica TIE Fighter. It's that size and just really, really nice. The other one they have is Boba Fett's Slave One, and surprisingly, I don't like it as much, though it does have a minifigure that I'd of course want a Han and Carbonite minifigure.
Of course.
As well as Boba Fett, and then a Bespin Guard and a Stormtrooper.
You're going to have to buy that set just for Han. Of course, now that he's made, you never know where he'll turn up.
Yeah, and it's not the first Han and Carbonite they've ever done. This is $200 available in January, so probably available now. Still got a lot of detail to it. The colors are a little too primary for my taste. The green's a little too green, the brown's a little too brown.
The brown's a little red, it looks like. It's very ruddy and doesn't really look like that deep maroon that we're used to seeing.
Yeah. For some reason, I think I just got the Hasbro toy and the movie with kind of muted colors, 1980 film stock in my head. And so when I saw this with the bright, bright colors, it just kind of was not something that I'd jump at $200 on. I pick and choose my Lego sets very carefully. And for those of you who like the advent calendars that they've done,
I think we may have to actually get this one because I am in love with the Threepio Santa with the beard. I've seen Threepio Santa before where he just wears a little jacket or something, as I had. The beard is what makes him.
Yeah, I try to get all the advent calendars, and I think every year I wonder if they're going to do it again, and for those who are wondering, they will. If you want to be spoiled and know what you're getting in the advent calendar, come to our homepage at swactionnews.com and see all the pictures. But the showcase is an R2-D2 with reindeer horns, the C-3PO and the Santa outfit with a beard. There's an ion cannon, a tiny AT-AT that kind of looks a little bit like that video of the AT-AT as a dog where he's running around and playing.
I thought you were going to spoil it here, Arnie.
I'm just talking about the ones that are on the front of the box. You can't buy the box without knowing.
There's a really nice Falcon there, too.
And the one I just have to mention, I can't believe they made a Sarlacc Pit.
Yeah, that's kind of strange and weird. It looks like what you think it's going to look like.
Yeah, because when I think of Christmas, I think of the Pit of Carcoon. But a great showing from Lego, and again, thanks to Ashley and all the people at Lego for having us out this morning. I honestly don't know if Hasbro's going to have as much that collectors will like as Lego does. I know Hasbro's going to have a lot of Titan heroes. They're going to have a lot of build-your-own lightsaber stuff. But maybe Hasbro's going to save the big guns for Episode 7. We don't know what they're having. I'm speculating and going off pre-information that we've got. But Lego, once again, looks like for people who like EU and want some Shadow Troopers, people who like Rebels, Clone Wars, or movies from both the prequel and original trilogy era, they're going to hook you up. And then come this winter, Episode 7.
Thanks for watching this video. You can see full episodes of Star Wars Action News with more collecting news and reviews at swactionnews.com. We also have thousands of toy and collectible photos in our photo gallery. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. May the pegs be stocked and the Force be with you.